My name's Charlene Mullen. I originally trained in print at Middlesex many years ago, and then after a couple of years out working I went back to Royal College and did illustration. Ended up working in fashion with doing a lot of work that was very illustrative based. I think it's really important with design to have an element of surprise and fun, and it's almost like a little secret. I quite like putting in things like little stories. I suppose that's the illustration background I have, that it's quite nice having a narrative there, that people are surprised by little things when they start looking at the detail. The most fundamental thing to my work is drawing. I mean, that's the absolute start of anything I do. I get inspiration from all different areas where I find patterns. So about 5 years ago, I decided that I would quite like to see the process through to the end and make the products. Once I've drawn them out by hand, I can scan them in and then digitise them, so then I've got something to work with. So Royal Doulton approached me about a year ago and said, would I be interested in thinking about my textiles being used for a range of ceramics, which I thought was a really fantastic idea. Loved the idea. I think my favourite piece is actually the 4 London plates that runs across the 4, because it's managed to really capture the idea of a story running across the plates. I think it's just amusing, and it really makes me feel like it's really close to my work. We did some patterned mugs, and again I looked at the back stamps that Royal Doulton I've used in historically, like the lion, the fox, the swan, and I thought that was really nice to just have something that's like a little surprise inside the cup. Well, one of the things I think is great about having the things on the plates is that they'll work really well on the table, but they'll also work really well as like an accent on a wall. So it's like having a piece of art. Because my background up till now has mostly been textiles led, it was really exciting that Royal Doulton approached me about having those things put onto ceramics. It just seemed like a perfect medium to have all those mixtures of patterns and ceramics. It's been great working with Royal Doulton. You felt like it's been a real partnership from the beginning of how we translate my textiles onto ceramics.